More misleading stats on Social Security. And this kind of stuff bothers me because I think a lot of people hear these stats on Social Security and they really get nervous about, I can't retire. The Social Security is going to go bankrupt. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's bad because your work could literally be killing you. That's just a fact. In fact, let me show you my man Jumbo Joe Coon here from his YouTube channel. You know, I love Joe Coon. He crushes. I interviewed him a few, 6 months or something like that. So here's Joe and his better half, Miss Joe, all right? And you can see, look, he's thin, trim, looking good. It looks like they're at church, celebrating midnight mass or something like that. So this is from 2023. Look at him, looking great, all right? 5 years previously when Joe was working his job, look, watch this. Not so great. Heavy, got a little bit of double chin action there. His wife needs to change her hairstyle. Look at him now. Crushing. Not so crushing. And what does Joe Coon say? Why the change? Retired. Looking for a reason to retire? How about your health? 100%, man. That's Jumbo Joe Coon. But I just think a lot of people that get so worried about things that A, they have their control, and B, people just don't recognize. I'm gonna have my wife cut my hair like right now. Look at this freaking mop. Call me Moppy McGee. So anyway, I want to show you what I do for fun. This is how so weird I am. So I'm reading this. I'd like to download this. I'd like to get the book on this, but I couldn't find it because there's no way I can download this because it's 492 pages. My wife would kill me if I downloaded it. But I'd like to get a book on it. So I'm just looking around. Now, this is for 2022. I mean, look at this. It's just, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, so I come across the one for 2023. This is 2023, and I came across this right here. Estimated total annual benefits paid by type of benefit, state or other area, 2022. All right. So this is the 2023 data. This is 2022 data for 2021, if that makes sense. So 2023 has 2022 data. 2022 has 2021 data. There's total amount of old age survivor disability insurance. That's what OASDI. The total amount, 6.2%. 1.2 trillion. Trillion. That's me rolling my R's like a native Spanish speaker that I am. $1.23 trillion was paid in Social Security benefits for OASDI. Look at Alabama. $21 billion was received by Alabamians, whatever they are, in Social Security benefits in 2022. $21 billion. You know what the Alabama GDP is? $247 billion. So basically 10% of the entirety of the economy of Alabama could be attributed to receipts of Social Security. Why? Because if we look at GDP, 70% is personal consumer expenditures, PCE. All right? So is it a dollar for dollar? No, but it's pretty doggone close, man. They made $21 billion in Social Security benefits. Their economy was $247 billion. That's almost a 10% attribution to Social Security benefits, 100%. Go ahead and take it away. Take some of that away. If we're going to cut Social Security, oh, good luck with that. Then you look at the state of Maine. Maine's got $6.4 billion in Social Security benefits, and their GDP was about $7 billion. So again, almost a 10% of their GDP was attributed to personal consumption of Social Security. And by the way, take away Social Security, not does it reduce Grandma Jones's ability to go buy a pack of smokes, it also reduces the velocity of money. The velocity of money, how many times it changes hands over the course of a year. Because if Grandma Jones has less money to buy a pack of smokes, the person who made the smokes has less money to sell to Grandma Jones, who has less money to turn around and buy the tobacco and all that stuff. The velocity of money, how much money changes hands. You take away cash, you reduce the money supply, guess what? The velocity of money reduces as well. This is Great Depression stuff, my friends. If they reduce Social Security benefits, they are literally reducing the money supply significantly in the velocity of money, without question, which will be Great Depression. You going out? What up? What's going on here, dog? No, all right, now he's got his nose right there. He's like, wait, I control this house. You guys are just butts. I'll pay like $30 for you guys. Why are you guys in charge? Oh boy. So we got this guy. All right, here's Pablo. Come on, Finn. There we got this guy. There we go. All right. Everybody wants to say hello. Yeah, there we Give me those antibodies. Yep. Give me that monkeypox. Oh boy. Thank you. All right. You happy? Good dogs. All right. Good stuff. All right, thank you. That's great. This is really professional, Pablo and Vinny. Great. Next thing you're going to be sniffing each other's private parts right in front of the camera. Oh, boy, what are we going to do? All right, so how many people, let's look at the state of Maine, number of beneficiaries in the state of Maine. 360,000 people receive some kind of Social Security in the state of Maine. 363,000. Registered voters are about 1.3 million. So basically, 1 of every 4 registered voters receive some sort of Social Security. Got some flowers here. Some pretty flowers. I love pretty flowers. Oh, yeah. Pretty flowers. They're going to reduce Social Security. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. Anyway, I had to chuckle with that. And remember, only about 50% of people actually vote. All right. So you think Social Security recipients don't vote? You're crazy. You know the vast majority do. All right. That's not what I even want to talk about. What I want to talk about here is the amount that is actually paid out. As you can see, 1.21 was paid out, trillion, of which 947 was paid out as a retirement benefit. Now, retirement benefit includes, down here, retired workers, their spouses, and children. All right. So we have basically 51 million retired beneficiaries. 51 million. 48 million for retired workers, 2 million for spouses, basically a million for children. So 51 million people received $947 billion of Social Security money. And if I take my trusted calculator, that's going to give us an average benefit of what everyone says, about $1,557 a month. And if you look at Google, oh, what happened to it, man? Hold on a second. If you look at AI, the average monthly Social Security benefit for retired workers was $1,500 a month. That's what everyone hears. But guess what? When you die, when Josh dies, Charlotte is no longer a retired recipient. She is what? A surviving recipient, a survivor. So you got 1.4 million, $141 billion of survivor benefits. $141 billion of survivor benefits paid out. All right? To how many people? To how many beneficiaries? Well, right here. Survivors. Let's just say basically 5.8 million people received $140 billion. So we take our trusty calculator here. We go 140 billion, 140,000, 140 million, 140 billion. And we got, how many people receive? We got about 5.8 million divided by 5.8 million. That's right there. The average survivor benefit, divide that by 12, was $2,000 a month. That's more than a 20% increase on the average retired benefit. So if you die and you are the primary breadwinner, your surviving spouse, most likely your wife, is no longer getting her half of her retirement benefit based on half of your record or even her own, assuming hers is less than yours. She will no longer get a retirement benefit. She's going to get a survivor benefit. And I just showed you the survivor benefit is significantly higher from actual dollars paid than the average retired benefit. Why isn't anyone talking about that? Well, I don't know. I mean, some people are, mind you. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. In fact, if we take in 947 billion, well, we can just do, hold on a second. We got 1,231 minus 143. We got $1.088 trillion in benefits, $1.088 trillion in benefits for outside of disability. And we got how many recipients? We got 51 million, and what would we say? Basically 5.8 and 51. We're just going to say 5.8. We're going to say 6 and 51. That's 57 million. Divided by 57, that's going to give an average benefit of, I'm not sure if I'm doing that right, about $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month. But I hate to say it. The average benefit, A, we know it doesn't matter, but B, the retired benefit is just part of the scenario. You have to look at what your surviving spouse is going to get. And the surviving spouse, the average benefit for the surviving spouse is significantly higher than the average benefit for the retiree. And it inherently makes sense. Why? Because the lower benefit drops off at the death of the spouse. Now, if you're single, this doesn't matter, I grant you. But the lower benefit drops off when one of the people dies. It's just a fact. And if I die first, I'm a man. I'm 4 years older than my wife. You know what I'm saying? I will die first, for sure. So what happens to her benefit is gone. Now she just steps into mine. So we reduce the population size and we increase the benefits. Inherently, the average benefit increases, but no one talks about that. They all want to talk about the idea of Social Security going bankrupt and you're going to lose your benefits. It's just very misleading. I'm not even going to say it's a lie. I just think people are ignorant, man. They're ignorant how this works. And then again, just going back to this right here too, the idea in Arizona. Look at Arizona. We got 1.5 million recipients. Let's see how many voters there are in Arizona. Let's see how many registered voters in Arizona. Let's ask ChatGPT. How many registered voters in Arizona? Let's see what we got here. Registered voters in Arizona. ChatGPT. 4.2 registered voters in Arizona. All right. So 4.2 registered voters. Arizona had 1.5 million. Basically, a third of the population is on Social Security in some capacity. How many people voted in the last election in Arizona? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. How many people voted? Hold a second. Okay, why is it doing that? Hold on just a second. New topic. Okay. How many people voted in last election in Arizona? All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Now, of course, the numbers are real. No one's cheating or anything. It's all completely legit on the up and up. So the last election, that's 2020, they had supposedly 3.4 million voted. Yeah, okay. Let's see, how many people voted in Arizona in 2022? Let's take a look. No. I'm sure those are all legit. Maricopa County. So they had buddy, come here. They had 2.5 million people voted in 2022 in Arizona. How many of those people were on Social Security? So over a half. And I guarantee the vast majority of these people vote, because we know old people vote, and old people are on essentially government, and I'm not saying assistance, it's an entitlement program, are going to vote. It's just fact, dude. Very misleading, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right. If you love the stuff we're doing, you want to join us on Locals every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We go live on Locals, $5 a month, dude. Your old buddy Josh and a lot of the friends you come to love and know here. In fact, I'd be willing to say one of these days we'll do a Locals meetup. That would be a lot of fun, man. We got to figure out how to do that. That would be a lot of fun, a Locals meetup. Yeah, that'd be fun. We got to do that, man. I got to think about that. Anyway, it's in the doobly-doo, and of course, sign up for my email list down below too. All right, let me hear your thoughts.